Hello traders everywhere, Jeremy Lutz coming from the digital studios of Market Club, and the S&P just sent what most traders view as a bullish signal. What is it, you ask? It's the golden cross, which is often seen as a bullish indicator signaling that a significant move higher could follow. And we'll take a look at the S&P 500 chart, and as you can see right here, in blue we have the 50-day moving average, and in purple we have the 200-day moving average, and the 50-day crossed above the 200-day moving average, signaling that a big bullish move could be higher. And we'll take a look at that on the Nasdaq chart when we take a look at it when we get to that. But we'll turn this off real quick, change back to a weekly chart as we usually do on a Friday. This week we got a new green weekly trade triangle indicating a move back to a long position for the S&P 500, triggering at 3,165.81. indicating that we're back into a long position for the S&P 500. Key level to watch would be 2,999.74. A move below that level would issue a red weekly trade triangle, indicating a move back to a possible sidelines position for the S&P 500, with a weekly gains currently standing at a little over 1%. Moving along, the dollar index continuing to have a tough time, trading at 96.66. down about 0.5% on the week, with a chart analysis score -60, indicating that overall we are in a sidelines mode for the US dollar. Key level to watch remains 97.73. Move above that level would issue a green weekly trade triangle, indicating a move back to a long position for the US dollar. Dow Jones eking out a weekly gain, standing right now about 0.4%. However, chart analysis score remains +85, indicating that we're in a long-term uptrend for the Dow, currently trading at 25,923.93. Key level to watch would be 24,971.03. A move below that level would issue a red weekly trade triangle, indicating a move back to a sidelines position for the Dow. Get to the Nasdaq, by far having the best week of the three indexes, hitting an all-time high of 10,578.10, currently trading at 10,545.53, up 3.3% on the week, with a chart analysis score of +100, indicating that we're in a long-term uptrend for Nasdaq. And we'll change this to a daily chart real quick. We'll turn on our simple moving average on our sidebar over here, and as you can see right here on roughly the 2nd of June, we had that golden cross where the 50-day moved back above the 200-day, and you can see the bullish move it's had since then, so we could be more in store of that on the S&P 500 as well. Key level to watch for the Nasdaq will be 9,663.61. Move below that level would issue a red weekly trade triangle, indicating a move back to a sidelines position for the Nasdaq. Change back to a weekly chart here. Take a look at crude oil, currently trading right about $40 a barrel, down about 0.3% on the week, with a chart analysis score +55, indicating that we are in a sidelines position for crude oil. Key level to watch would be $40.99. Move above that level would issue a green daily trade triangle, indicating a move back to a short-term long position for crude oil. We'll take a look at gold, currently trading at 1,799.20, with a chart analysis score +75, indicating that overall we're still in a long-term uptrend for gold, but we are in a short-term sidelines trend with a red daily trade triangle in play, up about 0.6% on the week as it stands right now. Key level to watch would be 1,821.20. Move above that level would issue a green daily trade triangle, indicating a move back to a long position for gold. And we'll wrap it up as we usually do with Bitcoin. Currently about sidelines on the day right now, but for the week we're down or up about 1%, with a chart analysis score -60, indicating that we're in a sidelines mode for Bitcoin based on a red weekly trade triangle that triggered at 8,900. Key level to watch would be 9,798.76. A move above that level would issue a green weekly trade triangle, indicating a move back to a long position for Bitcoin. With that, every success, have a great weekend, and I'll be back next week to give you a market update.